I swear to God, I think I turn that clip off every freaking time. I think it's time for a new stream deck. Hey, how is everybody doing today? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, whether you're at home, you're out working, or getting that pack of cigarettes. Happy Father's Day to each and every one. I hope you've had a chance to go spend time with your fathers. Have a good meal, sit down and watch some TV, maybe have a cookout. Um, I got to get in touch with mine to wish him a happy Father's Day, which I'll be doing a little shortly later today. Just been a little bit busy today because of me being back from being out of town last week. I've been still catching up on stuff, but we are back on. I decided to go ahead and we're going to keep plowing through on MindsEye because this game is supposedly super short and we could probably knock it out in a few playthroughs. So maybe one more playthrough. But I'm on a little bit early today because I definitely need to get some sleep tonight because I'm back to work here in town tomorrow. So I start my first day at my actual place. So I need to be well rested for that because, man, I have been fucking beat. Because if you know, even travel, even if you're just traveling to relax, you're tired when you come back because things are all cattywampus. I mean, regardless if you drove there or you flew, flying's the worst because jet lag is just miserable, just absolutely miserable. Got King in the chat. What's up, King? Nash back at some butthole looking. Did we look at buttholes last stream? I didn't recall. I don't recall. Of course, the stream, other than the glitches, is kind of a haze to me. Because honestly, the most memorable thing last night is after I got off MindsEye, I ended up playing Mario Kart and hopped in that room with the YouTuber 8-Bit Eric, and I actually came in first place 3 times. 3 times. But then again, where are my receipts? I don't have any receipts. You'll just have to take my word for it for the next time we do Mario Kart with randos, which I'm planning on doing that so during the week. I'm not sure if I'm looking at Wednesdays, but I don't know if I'm going to do them Wednesdays or not. But Wednesdays seem like a good day to do that, or do it every other day. I don't know. I'm still deciding on that. King says everyone knows MindsEye is another term for deep diving into buttholes.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
I think I could have gone throughout the day without knowing that. Thank you, King. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and deep dive back into MindsEye again. As a reminder, this game has not been updated. It is off. This game's being played off the grid, so there's no internet connection on my system right now. So we are playing it as raw as it can get. King says, wasn't today Liza P day? I am going to get back to Liza P next week. I just feel we need to go ahead and rush through this pretty quickly because people are still talking about it, and it's going to fade away really. I think it's going to fade away quickly. Like something tells me by the end of this next week, there's not going to be any discussion on it. Whereas something like Gollum, people were talking about that for like several weeks. So the conversation kept going on that. And the thing is, if you look at the streaming world, people will stream their games for a long amount of time because typically I stay within that 2 to 3 hour range, but there's some people that'll go 7 8 hours to play, especially the longer games. Because I know there's a couple of YouTubers and live streamers that have already beaten this game, but I'm gonna give it as much. Plus, like I said, I'm on a little bit earlier today, so I can devote a little bit more time to it. All right, before we get started, let's go ahead and knock those plugs out of the way because, why not? Hey, don't forget to follow me on, subscribe to me on Kick, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Zitter. That's where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, while you're here, please like, subscribe, whatever it takes to help me with this crazy algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Did I mention Nash Thunderclap on YouTube and Nash Thunderclap Live? I got the game over and the cutscene started and it just threw me off. But if I did, I did. If I didn't, there you go. King says, see, you even show off butt plugs. All right, I'm moving on.
Today is a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the
All right. Can we skip this?
Man with machine.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Exactly,
there's no skipping this. So I guess I get a refresher.
What we're doing here today is
with the last cutscene from the last playthrough. King says, I gotta tease you.
Implant surgery.
I know you
Is
do.
it dangerous?
I know you do, King. I know you do.
I assure you, the reward will be miraculous. Take off your vest, please. Now this unit here is designed to make you the most intuitive drone pilot on the planet.
Will it affect my memories?
Your memory sense may be stimulated by the renewed connections.
But can they be restored?
There's only one way to find out. Please. Aside from Silva's Echo 2 rocket, you will be the most advanced piece of technology in his arsenal.
See, and this is how Bruce Banner became the Hulk.
What you did, we should have left you in the desert. Sign it.
King says, where are the damn women? They're around.
How are you feeling, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm all right. Memory centers are definitely getting stimulated. Whoa! What is that?
Please meet your DC-2 drone companion. Fantastic. I can see the bond forming already.
Whoa, too close. Hey, can that thing hear me?
Everything you think, feel, it is collecting. Your neural impulses are fed directly into its AI, allowing you to grow closer and closer over time. Now, I know you are very fond of this security vest, yeah? But this drone requires something that can store and charge the device, so I've taken the liberty of designing a wearable with a little more presence. A cluster of malfunctioning bots.
Claire Glance. I hope I'm pronouncing this. Or Claire Elegant.
This is the perfect
833
opportunity to test
says,
this new
love
contraption.
your content. Joining
See
your
what
next
we're up
stream with
against.
friends. Add me on Discord. I do not use
give it a shot.
Discord. I am so sorry. I mean, if you want to join, that's cool with friends. Hey, everybody's all welcome aboard the Freedom Train. But
I sent you a pin for the
or the
cradle.
bottom of the barrel, or
Take
you
a bucket and
you
head out there.
digging into
It's
the
where
bottom
we
of the
store
barrel.
Vehicles before they're recycled into brand new silver cars.
Got it. I'm on my way.
But
Excellent.
yeah,
I want to give you some
don't
information about the
do
new
Discord.
GT2. It can scan targets, disable machinery, and it's completely element-proof.
Oh, he's following
Its
me. Look at
abilities use
that.
differing energy levels, and it may need to recharge.
Is it bulletproof?
Sadly not, but it's fairly resilient. And if it's ever damaged, it will return to you for docking and self-repair.
So what am I expecting here, Doc? What are these bots doing?
For want of a better term, they are gathering. And it's not just robots. It's other autonomous technology. Drones, self-driving vehicles, all honing in on one spot. We've never encountered this behavior before. But it seems they're also communicating with each other. This is not programmed. It should be impossible.
Wow, did they just come out of the wall? I guess that's supposed to be a door. Yeah, that door's supposed to open. It just scooted out. Oh, well, speaking of which. Look at me. I am Kitty Pryde. Wonder if it's just, yeah, but no hit collection detection here. Hold on. Shit, we missed it. That door opens. King says, gives off becoming human or something vibes. Nah, I mean, I guess, just with the way it looks and everything. Oh, yep, there we go. I mean, something opened, and then something's closing. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I mean, I could see that, but I mean, as far as the overall look and everything on the game, I could definitely see that. Where am I going? Get to the crater. Oh, well, fuck. Let me get in my car here. Oh, I can't get in that car. It's in pre-production. Alright. I need to get a buggy or something. This running is just not for me.
Wait much longer, we may miss critical information.
Well, hey, I'm sorry. I see a dot. I'm going to said dot. Oh, there's my car. Duh. Yeah, look at that hit. That good old hit detection. I guess this new drone gave me the power to phase through objects.
Attention. Theft is a criminal offense, and I will not tolerate it.
Oh, somebody won't tolerate something. See, and I just took it upon myself just to start running. Left the office and said, you know what, I'll just start running.
How many more cars does someone... Head out to the crater.
Oh, I will. Give me a second. I will take a car to get to a car. Alright, let me see if I can park this just right. Perfect. Wait, can I not?
Please approach the crater.
Oh, that's not my car. My car is over there. King says, "Sir, you triple parked." Yeah, but it's private property, so I'm okay.
The crater.
The crater, the crater. This is not exactly a good vehicle for off-road. The crater, the crater.
Are you heading out there?
There seem to be robots out here on the track. I assume this isn't where they're supposed to be?
They're all heading the same direction.
Are they hostile?
All silver detection systems have inbuilt IFF tags. These bots have managed to override that system, allowing them to perform their own threat analysis. So, potentially.
I'll try not to offend them too much then.
See, got cars all dirty and everything. Whoop. Well, you know what? Shit. Let's see if I can actually do this without having to drive all the way in circles. I mean, they said they'll repair my vehicle.
I'm at the crater.
Okay. Deploy your DC-2. Time to see how you and your new tech are acquainted. The DC-2 will automatically return if you take it out of range, as you're very close to doing now.
Okay, random shit's just blowing up.
What the hell is down there? Interesting way of seeing the world.
One of the great advantages of the DC drone companion. It goes where you cannot, keeping you safe from harm. Fly down into the crater and use the inbuilt scan function to locate all the bots. The scanner will show you information on your targets. You can rescan as many times as you need. I can see your buggy's position through the factory security systems. The crater shouldn't be far from where you are now.
Oh, there it tells me to scan the area.
command function installed in the DC-2. Once you disable them, I can access and deactivate them remotely.
Alright. RB.
Disable them quickly.
Fuck, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Got one.
That's it. I'm importing the recordings now.
God damn, these are just this drone has some shit controls. So you got to hit that button at the same exact flipping time.
Please proceed with disabling the robots. The data's intact. This is working well.
God, son of a bitch. These are some shit controls for this drone.
The stun ability is pretty useful.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Stalking's
That
in the
DC-2 can
chat.
also stun
Hey,
most
Stalking,
equipment and
happy
functions
Father's
with
Day to
electrical
the
circuits.
mini-me's daddy.
Like a door panel, for example.
Thank you,
What
sir.
about people?
But he's adopted.
Humans function through electrical impulses, so yes, them too. I encourage you to disable the robots. Now. It's not only for your safety, but for
Okay, that's all of them.
Pickup drone is en route. I'll have to spend some time studying this data. In the meantime, please return to my office.
You got it, Okada.
Okay, how do I hoster my little buddy here? It doesn't tell me how to holster him. Well, fuck it. Whatever. He's just gonna be flying around. It must be another glitch. But, it looks like he's self-prepared. So Stalking, also happy Father's Day to you too. What the fuck is going on? Just random shit is falling. Okay. I mean, is this the local hangout to do dirt riding? I had enough momentum to get up this hill earlier, but I had to be a looky-loop. Saga says, thank you. You are so welcome, sir. Now let's use our willpower to get up this hill. Oh shit, why didn't he give me those directions to get to it? I shouldn't be complaining. I mean, with that drone thing from last playthrough, where we just had to go all the way back out to get out of the apartment complex or the apartment building. I guess this is definitely a welcome change. Oh, we're gonna go in. We're just gonna take our car inside. Oh, I gotta get back to the lab.
Ah, there you are. I am very pleased by your drone's performance, but this one is in rough shape.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was another collector's item.
Ah, humor.
That's a ball.
The bot's force limiting threshold is all over the place. Then what could have caused this malfunction?
It's weird. It's like the bots were trying to communicate.
Look, Mayor Vega's been extremely patient, but Silvercorp needs to provide a solution. Now, let's not forget, this is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
I know it's an election year and you folks like to reinvent the facts, but the truth is Mayor Vega has undermined our ability to run the Cotbot program from day one.
Okada. Good seeing you again.
You as well.
Have we met before?
Jacob, this is Travis Conrad, head of security for Mayor Shiva Vega. Travis, this is Jacob Diaz. He's a recent security hire.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to thank you at Mayor Vega's fundraiser. If not for your quick gun, a lot of people could have been hurt.
So like I says,
How
you
is Marco
folks. I
doing?
take offensive
He'll be
facts.
fine.
Who are you folks?
Let me walk you out.
Do I need to spell it
See,
out,
you're right.
Stalking? They mean minorities.
You will need to collect any additional specimen for me that begin to exhibit this unusual behavior.
So I need for you to take this cup and jack them off. Stalking says, see, even in the future we have racism, Mr. Nash. Here is a newsflash that I am going to, this is going to
Navigate to the
become a
Macedonian hotel.
huge shock to
Charlie.
everybody in the world, no matter what.
You're gonna love me.
There is
Get to the
always gonna be
Macedonian
racism.
ASAP. It's a hotel downtown.
Remember.
Of some kind.
Remember. Drone companion is DC-2. Robots malfunctioning. Travis Conrad, head of security for Mayor Shiva Vega. Remember.
Just gonna have to get over that.
DC-2. Drone companion.
Whether it's joking or just
DC-1. Robots malfunctioning.
um,
Why?
or media. I mean, it's always gonna be there. Because
Head of security.
I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on.
Quick gun.
In the entertainment world, if it wasn't for racism, they
I
wouldn't
saw
make any
something about
money.
the Macedonian in Morrison's old office.
Hunter Morrison
They
was the
rely on
founder
word of
Silvercorp.
mouth, and
They
racism is a
vanished
good way to
after
do
falling
that.
out with Silva.
People seem to think he's dead.
The rumor
Pepe
was
Silva?
he either committed suicide or Silva had him killed.
Please tell me you figured out what's happened to him.
Still
Sarge
can't
says
say,
that
but
is
I
facts,
dug around
yep.
his financial records.
Pretty
I
much
followed
like
a
what's
chain of
going on
payments
right
to
now.
various shell companies and found out one of them has been
Because
paying
I've been
for
watching
this penthouse
videos
at
and
the
stuff
Macedonian
because, you know,
since just before
what
his
else is
vanishing
going
act.
on? Other than, you know, be a
Sounds
good idea
promising.
just to get off the internet in
Can't say
general.
it's him, but worth checking out.
But all I can surmise is what's
So,
going on right now
When did you
is
decide on the implant?
people who are
Did you let
uninformed
them reactivate it?
follow too
Courtesy of
blindly
Lars
to the
Okada,
media
my
instead of
mind's eye
doing
is
their
now connected to
research,
This little drone gadget called a DC-2.
or they
I
are
can control it remotely.
unemployed,
stun,
want to get
all kinds of
noticed,
stuff.
and they're
Can it
they're
stun
following a
people too?
trend. Because
Apparently.
I'm gonna state the obvious in
First
all
thing
the
I asked you.
videos. There's a
minds
consistency
think
to
alike.
all of these people that are
We
doing
really are spending
that
too
are
much time
that are in
together.
participating in these
Well,
things
at least we
right
know who
now.
does now. That MindsEye also came
And
up a lot in my research on Morrison.
I'll give you a clue on.
Not sure I'd
I'll
want
give
my
you.
brain
I'll give you
transmitting to some
3
Silvercorp
clues
server.
and a descriptor. Actually, these
Maybe
all
let's
can be
concentrate on my
descriptors.
past.
On that
white,
subject, I've been looking through your
woman,
old files.
and liberal.
Heavily redacted, I might add. Sketchy. And I gotta ask, why did you enlist in the
Oh, and
first
fourth,
place?
probably
Was it the killing or
has
the maiming?
money.
Not the killing, that's for sure. It's not something you ever get used to. Really tests your humanity. If you want the truth,
Because they're bored,
joined
they
to
got
find somewhere to
nothing to
belong.
do, and this is a way to keep
and I
them from
ended
being
up
bored.
belonging nowhere.
I get it. We all need to find our tribe.
Because if you ever listen to
Yeah.
interviews,
Let me
whenever
know if you find mine.
somebody interviews them
Will do.
and
Until then, we can
ask
just
them
be a gang of
questions and
two.
give them actual
Our
facts
enemies will be
about what they're
terrified.
talking about, a lot of times they'll have
something
no
else.
idea. Like if
I
they'll
just met
ask them
this
like,
guy named
"So
Travis
why are you
Conrad at the
here?" A
factory.
lot of times it's like,
Works for the
I
mayor.
don't know,
Any
or
chance you could check him out for me?
it's something so
You get
stupid.
that witchy feeling about him or something?
I did.
The reasoning is
And
so
when Okada
stupid. It
activated
just
his drone
absolutely
companion,
has.
I got a memory of him
It's
from my
like,
past.
where did you get your information
I'll see what I
from?
can dig
Kind
out.
of thing.
Thanks. Remember, Hunter Morrison, founder of Silvercorp, may be dead. Shall come.
Usually the best idea, if all that mess is around you, you just keep walking and let them be stupid, because guess what? They're showing themselves.
Marco Silva.
And these people are always the first ones, like if somebody's going out to interview them, like and you always notice it's whenever it's like somebody that's independent or YouTuber, they're like, you're not allowed to photograph me, or you're not allowed to take my picture, and but you're in a public place. You know what I mean? You're in a scrutiny you're not protected once you go outside and you're on the public. You're in the public. The only thing I would say is, blur out the kids' faces if they're out in the public. They don't deserve it. But you're a grown adult. You knew what you were walking into when you stepped out that door this morning, just like I do. Oh, I got a white car this time. I'm stuck. I can't move and I can't get out of the vehicle. Oh, that's all dust. See? Yep. Because I missed my marker. Good job, MindsEye.
Ah, there you are. I am very pleased.
Now, I can't
by your
skip
drone's
this, so guess
performance,
what? We get to see the
this
you
one
folks
is in
line
rough
again.
shape.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was another collector's item.
Ah, humor.
And you know what's really sad?
The butt's force limiting threshold
This
is all
shit
over the
is
place.
just going to keep going.
Then what could have caused this
And you notice it
malfunction?
started the
It's weird.
first of the fucking
It's like
month.
the bots were trying
Summer.
to communicate.
Look,
We got any
Mayor
clues
Vega's
here?
extremely
Summer?
Patient, but Silvercorp
It's
needs
warm
provide a
enough to go
solution.
outside and be annoying. But
Let's
once
not
it starts
forget,
cool down,
this
oh,
is not the
you
first
ain't
time
gonna
we've
see
had a fatal
anybody.
error with your tech.
I know it's an election year and you folks like to reinvent the facts, but the truth is Mayor Vega has undermined
Because
our
soy
ability to
boys
run the Cop
don't go
program
out
from day
go out
one.
and
Oh,
do their thing in cold weather,
Good seeing
because
you
it
again.
You as well.
makes their lattes
Have we
get
met
colder
before?
faster.
Jacob, this is Travis Conrad, head of security for Mayor Shiva Vega. Travis, this is Jacob Diaz. He's a recent security hire.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to thank you at Mayor Vega's fundraiser. If not for your quick gun, a lot of people could have been hurt. How is Marco doing?
He'll be fine.
Travis, let me walk you out.
Be seeing you around.
You will need to collect any additional specimen for me that begin to exhibit this unusual behavior. Yes?
Yes.
You got it.
King says, and just like forest fires, only you can stop racism, but people won't.
You're gonna
Nope.
let me get to the Macedonian ASAP.
It's always
a
been
hotel
around,
downtown.
and it'll always be around.
I saw something about the Macedonian in Morrison's old office.
I mean,
Hunter
there can be
Morrison was
less
the founder
of
of
it,
Silvercorp.
but it'll still
But he
always be
vanished
there.
after a falling out with Silva.
People seem to think he's dead.
Remember, everything's circular.
The rumor was
Everything's
he either committed
circular,
suicide
so,
or Silva had him killed.
Like our days
Please
of
tell me you
crude
figured out what's
humor
happened to him.
and great
can't say,
jokes and
Navigate to the
comedies
Macedonian hotel.
have kind of really just disappeared, and all those type of jokes that go with it.
Records.
Oh, they'll be
I
back.
followed a
They'll be
chain
back,
of
and they'll be
payments
back
to
in full
various shell
force.
companies and found out one of them has been paying for this penthouse at the Macedonian since just before his vanishing act.
Song says nothing will stop racism.
Can't say it's him.
Nope.
But we're
Like I said,
checking out.
nothing will do it. I mean, look at history.
So,
It'll always be there in
What did you decide on the
one
inlet?
form or another.
did you let them reactivate
King says
it?
because people want
Courtesy
negativity.
of Lars Okada,
Yeah.
my mind's eye is
I mean,
now
that's-
connected to
that's-
this little
you're
drone
not
gadget
wrong
called
about
the
that.
DC-2. I can control it remotely. You can scan,
Negative things
stun,
grab
all
people's
kinds of stuff.
attention.
How
You
cute.
know, it just.
Can it stun people too?
But
Apparently.
you
First
you
thing
gotta
I asked,
surround
too.
yourself with equal parts
minds
of
think alike.
positivity.
We really
Because,
are spending
yeah,
too much
you know,
time
there's.
together.
But again,
Well, at least
a
we
lot
know
of
he
that
does
is
now.
the internet.
That MindsEye also came up. a
And I
lot
was
in my
thinking about
research
this
on
today
Morrison.
when I was
Not
driving
sure I'd want
around
my brain
today.
transmitting to some
You know what
Silvercorp
would solve
server.
a lot of this
Maybe
kind of
let's
crap,
concentrate
like
on
all
my
this social
past.
media stuff and people opening their mouths
On
and
that
stuff like
subject,
that?
I've been looking through your
Not
old
not
files.
not
Have a
all
look
of
at
it, but
that
it'll stop a
ad.
good bit of it.
Sketchy. And I gotta ask,
If they stop
why
monetizing
did you
people
enlist in the first place?
to do this stuff,
Was it the killing or the maiming?
like talk about this stuff, you know,
Not
be
the
like
killing,
that.
that's for
Granted, yeah, I mean,
sure. It's not something you ever get used to.
you know, that's
We
how a
really
lot of
test
people
your
on YouTube
humanity.
make their money and stuff, like, you know,
You want the truth?
criticizing and all that
I
stuff.
joined
But
to find somewhere to belong.
you know,
And I ended up
from
belonging
usually
I get it.
Usually those
We all
people
need to
are
find our
usually
tribe.
well informed, and some of them are not. I mean,
me
I
know
guess it's
if I find
50-50 if you look at it that way. But
Will do.
if
Until then, we can just
but,
be a gang of two.
you know, when you get a lot of people talking
Our
on
enemies
TikTok,
will be terrified.
and you know, the most effort they put into their
something
content
else.
is they put their phone to
I
their
just met this
face
guy named
and maybe
Travis
do a
Conrad
little
at
bit
the
of
factory.
editing on
Works for the mayor.
CapCut,
Any chance
and
you
they
could
get
check him
paid
out
for
me?
it. I mean, that's the reason why
You
a
get that
lot of
witchy
these people
feeling
do
about him
that
or
stuff.
something?
It's all
I did.
it's all, and I
When
hate to have
Okada
to use this
activated
word,
drone
but I'm going to
companion,
use it. It's
I
all a
got memory
grift.
of him from my past.
I'll see
And
what I
it's
can dig
the
up.
same for the ones that are on the TV.
Thanks.
I mean, if you see you see the same people on TV saying the same negative stuff, and they don't care. They absolutely don't care. All they care about is they're going to get a paycheck. That's all they care about. And they may not. Some of them may not even believe in that position. If you ever notice, they'll talk a big game,
What was DC-1?
but when it affects them, oh, they'll go against exactly what they'll say.
Your quick gun.
I.e., for an example, God, I can't believe I'm getting into this discussion right now, but I'm doing it. The ones that'll sit there and talk about, well, we gotta defund the police and blah blah blah. But the second a crime is committed against them, oh, where the police at? Where the police? I call, get the police here immediately.
Macedonian Hotel. Remember?
Because they live
Silvercorp.
far outside these areas that are being affected, in gated communities, and they don't think any of this shit is going to affect them. But guess what? It will, one day, somehow. And the thing is, they'll make them look like a hypocrite, which they all are. Everybody's a hypocrite. Let's see. Stockton says, here's the thing. Everyone has negativity whether they think so or not. Yes. It's a balance. You got to be negative and you got to be positive. Because if somebody is strictly negative, it's weird. If somebody's overly positive, it's weird. But if you got that nice balance, I'd say normal for the most part. Sometimes one kind of outbalances the other, but it just kind of really depends on what's going on at the time. King says, shit. Shit is still shit even if you put sugar on it. Delicious. Stocking says, "Okay, now let's enjoy this game in all of its splendor." Thank you, Stocking, for getting us back on track. Maybe I'll do something like that for like a stream on Nash Thunderclap Live. Now, can we actually get a parking spot this time without the game just saying, Well, you see that? They just teleported it in.
Hello, Charlie.
Howdy.
I'm here.
You're gonna have to use the DC to unlock the door.
You got it.
Okay. Whoa, shit.
Come on, we don't have all day.
I do. I don't know about you. I mean, let's really look at that stubble. Sucker says, "Hey, by the way, I love these rejected Tesla cars." No. They're off-brand, or generic. Like, I don't know if any of you remember the old generic food stuff. Like, it all came in white packaging, and it just said whatever it was on the packaging itself. No fancy art, no fancy colors. It was just a white box or a white can. Fuck, where do I go now? This thing is so fucking hard to...
Come on, dude. Zap the panel.
Well, I wish I could, but the fucking buttons are just horrible. Oh, it did it on its own. Good.
There's a service elevator inside. Take it to the top floor. It's the roof deck. You should be able to get in from there. Interesting gadget, that DC-2. I took the liberty of hacking it while you were driving.
King says you're looking at the wrong heads.
Huh. You're not that
Now,
interesting.
come on, King. We all can't make the obvious. Hey, let's look at their dinguses.
No, that's okay. I decided I can live with it the way it is.
So
Of course, that'd be a programmer that's got too much time in their hands if they're totally rendering the entire anatomy under the clothes. I mean, they're just pretty much wireframes and polygons.
It had already established itself as an entertainment destination, so things hardly changed. It was the other locations that relied solely on gambling for their incomes that were the real victims.
All right. Let's enjoy this for a second. So he picked up nothing, and he's throwing it in the garbage can. Let's see him do it again. Oh, it must be those new. It must be those new. Light refracting bags. You know, the ones that you hear about on Regis and Kathy Lee.
I'm on the roof. Swanky.
And you know what? It's not on fire. I was lied to.
If you can avoid the urge to socialize, you need to find a way into the penthouse. It's one floor below. I've sent you a possible route.
On my way.
There's no direct access from the roof, so you're going to have to improvise.
So the mayor's guy, Travis, you find anything on him?
Let me see. Travis Conrad has worked as a liaison to the mayor for just over a year now. Before that, similar story to you. Strangely enough, redacted files.
Any more info? Address, phone number, vital statistics?
He's slippery. Everything done through e-boxes and unregistered numbers. But I'll stay on it and see what I can find.
I'm following this dot. I'm assuming that's where I'm supposed to go.
Dude, it's not that difficult. Find a way to get into that penthouse.
Like, dude, shut up.
How
I'm
am I supposed to get
trying.
into this penthouse from here?
I told you, you're gonna have to improvise. I'm sure you've done some parkour in your military days. Monkey bars, rope walls. This should be easy. Enjoy the ledge life.
For someone who hates heights as much as you do, you don't seem to mind making me walk the plank.
Why don't you take the time to enjoy the beautiful views of the city from up there? Is baby scared up there?
Yeah, that's a sharp drop.
Let's stop talking about it. It's actually,
Can I ask, why did you take Silva's offer?
well, other than the choice of that or death, all I have to do is a few more of these jobs, and my people back in Sherwood Forest will be set for life.
Huh. Didn't peg you as a 12th century British yeoman, but I guess it gives meaning to the name Robin Hood.
Well, it's not like I'm going to tell you where I'm really from.
Does Sherwood Forest happen to be one of those places affected by the gambling ban?
You know, you're not as dumb as you pretend to be, Mr. Diaz.
I can see the inside, but I can't get to it.
Might have to use your gun.
Fuck yeah, break some glass. Wow. Thank you, game. Thank you for telling me that after I already figured it out.
It's pretty dark in here.
Every good burglar needs a flashlight.
Guess I'd make a good burglar then. Looks like I'm not the first here. This place is full of mercs.
Shows we're on the right track. They must be looking for Morrison too.
Let's hope they haven't found him. Excuse me while I let him know coming here was a bad idea. That's cleared the air a bit.
Now you can get back to searching for Morrison. Take a good look around. Gotta be something useful in there. The scan function on that DC might help.
You know what? No melee. Boo, no melee.
Oh shit. More of them. Giant glass tubes. Look like they held organic matter. What kind of experiments are these for?
Hope you're not about to find Morrison's dead body.
This must have been his study. Looks pretty empty.
Use that scan function to see if there's anything hidden.
There's something behind that old painting.
Take a look.
It's a safe. Oh, I guessed it.
Predictable. I can crack that safe.
Okay.
Well, you can. I'm downloading a patch to your lens.
All right. So how's it work?
You need to line the pins up with the correct gates inside the mechanism. Stop it at the right moment. Like taking candy from a baby, huh?
Of course, a thief would say that.
That's it. Open.
Nice.
Some kind of legal papers. Lens, send screenshot to Charlie.
Great. I'll get into it later.
More company. Stand by.
Man, see how calm that
Thanks for all
dude
your help,
looks?
Charlie. Couldn't have done it without
King
you.
says more criminal acts, murdering, glass, and trespassing. No, King, it's cool. If you work for a corporation, it's cool.
Yo, what up?
You're
Yo.
above the law.
Whoa. Whoa. Is that...
It's still in prototype.
Did Silva give you this?
What, you mean something invisible?
I don't like this shit.
Sad as
They
speak.
got you hooked up like some kind of super soldier now.
King says, you know,
You were
those
pro
documents will
Silva
hold up in
before.
court as they were collected
Best job I
from
ever
doing
had.
crimes.
You're my friend.
Again, when you work
You're
for a
having head glitches from
corporation,
memory loss, and
everything's
all they do
above
is
the law.
reactivate the hardware that caused that shit in the first place?
I'm getting the answers that I need now. And plus, I know it sounds weird, but it's like I found my calling.
You're calling?
You've been there 2 days, dude.
Okada said that my memory centers are...
I helped you break into Morrison's office, Jeg. You said you didn't trust any of them. Now it's your calling?
I know. I'm sorry I got you involved. Huh?
Involved?
King says companies aren't above the law.
I gotta head back to the factory. Over launch operation plans again. It's all hands on
Well,
deck.
you know, King, I don't have a button for this, but I'll bring it back. It's a joke. I don't want to play Arcadia Member, and look at that dust.
Hey, it's showtime. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stop. You gotta get your ass to Claudia's place. Like, now!
All right, give me a second. I can't run in the house.
I'm on my way. What did you find?
It's the swapped out lens.
Let's see what this neighborhood's kind of looking like.
Check this out.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, some of these houses are a little grimy. I mean, that house looks nice on the inside. I mean, if everything's fenced in, I can't tell if this is a shit neighborhood or not.
That's his voice. That's the dude who hired me. Douchebag called me Sugar Plum, too. Step on it. She's getting ready to leave her condo now. If you can get there in time, we can tail her to this meetup spot.
King says, you mean like someone's receding hairline?
Hurry! She's messaging someone about making a large data transfer.
What kind of data?
Possibly. I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
guess
know.
it's not her wedding registry. We need to intercept that transfer. Can you drive faster, Grandma? She's leaving.
Well, fuck. Now they
Fast as
decide
I
to
can.
fucking red lights. Finally decide to change. Fuck. No regard for safety.
She's in the elevator. Come on.
Well, I can only go so fast. You know, there are speed limits, and I am breaking them. It's not like there's a clock that's going up and saying, you know, you got to get up here at this amount of time and all that.
I made it.
Nice driving. Pull in and wait for her to drive out. Okay, you need to stay in the car and deploy your DC-2.
Lloyd.
Wait for her to come out, then follow her with the DC.
It was in the car, now it's not in the car. Ooh, oh, we're near the, are we near the,
That's your car. Time to go to work.
Okay, tailing her.
You need to get close enough to pick up her signal. I'm patching into your DC now.
Staying in DC control, but I'll follow along in my car.
There's a sweet spot above and behind the car where you can get close enough without being seen. She's starting the transfer. That's it. Right there. I can get a lock from here. This is a lot of data she's transferring. Hundreds of terabytes. You're losing her.
I can only go so fast.
No, all I can...
Oh. Kenny says Nash got wanted. Got wanted level now for vehicular manslaughter.
Okay,
I
you
ain't
need
hear.
to stay in the car and deploy your DC.
Floyd,
Wait for her
I ain't
to
hit
come out,
nobody.
then follow her with the DC.
All right, I think I'm good where I'm at.
That's her car. Time to go to work.
okay, tailing her.
You need to get close enough to pick up her signal. I'm patching into your DC now.
Staying in DC control, but I'll follow along in my car.
There's a sweet spot above and behind the car where you can get close enough without being seen. She's starting the transfer. That's it. Right there. I can get a lock from here. This is a lot of data she's transferring. Hundreds of terabytes.
Can you block it?
No, all I can do is copy it. We'll know what the files are. Back off. Back off.
At least we'll know what they know.
You're too close. She's gonna see you. We're at 20%. Just stay close. I can hear her on the lens. She's talking to someone.
What's she saying?
They're just talking about meeting. She's headed there right now.
We have to know what's on those files.
Yeah, I'd like to know what's on the files. Is it all of grandmother's old recipes? He says
50%,
you're
we're
supposed to
halfway.
follow in your car. No, I'm supposed to follow in the drone,
This is,
but he's following
this is
in the
Silva's
car.
personal data. My God, there's so much.
My God.
60%, nearly there. This is not good, Jake. There's company data, emails, bank stuff. It's everything.
He says it's granny nudes.
70%. You're doing great, Jake. Just stay in that spot.
It's probably somebody's nudes and somebody's
we need to figure out
videos.
who's on the other end of that transfer.
But I'd like to think it's probably old, like, news clippings from the scans of news clippings
80%.
from the 30s.
Come on. %, almost to the finish line. We got it. It's downloaded. Call your DC back.
Okay. Did she say where she's going?
Some parking structure downtown.
I'll be seeing her there. Can you please call Marco and tell him about this?
Me?
Me? You want me to call him? How dare you? I wasn't hired for human interaction. You. Oh, I grazed it.
Jacob. Do you really think I'm that dumb?
Give it up, Claudia. Charlie?
What's going on in there?
It was an ambush. I'm stuck inside.
That's not good. We gotta get you out of there. I've located plans. One floor up, there's a security office. Get there.
Might take a minute.
What are you up against?
Red stand. Not sure how many.
Take a few of them out for me. And Bill.
Call Silver!
Yeah, he hung up the moment I said, all your personal files.
He's not gonna be happy if we lost Claudia.
He'll probably be more annoyed if he's got to find an APA.
Oh, one bullet. Nice. I guess she had a cramp before she fell over. Man, I'm gonna have to do myself and get some screenshots of this.
And they just keep coming.
Alright,
They should have learned by now not to mess with me.
They're mercs. They're here for whatever bounty's on my head.
I imagine the prize money for a Jacob Diaz trophy is quite high.
Gotta go. Things to do. More later.
Oh, hells yeah, that thing can zap. Oh, better get away from that.
Okay, I'm outside the office. It's locked. It's shuttered.
Should be a key code panel inside. Can your little buddy help?
Usually can. And I'm not calling it little buddy.
Why not?
There must be a way to fly around this.
Oh, there I am.
I'm in, and I see it.
King says typical parking lot murders. Hey, sometimes you gotta fight for that awesome spot.
Damn it! More of them!
They seem to really like you.
Yeah, but I like them more or less. Wait. Pause. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm getting a little confused now. Alright, let's pause this again. Now, let's just think about what we just did, right? What we just did. Okay, let's think about what we just did. So we drive into the parking deck. We're ambushed, right? All right, cool. Car's still there. If I'm not mistaken, the entrance is still open. I'll have to look back. There's no blockage on the entrance. I'm assuming that's the case. I'll have to check the replay. Get back to you on that. But you know what? No, I can check the replay now. Thank you, Kick. Thank you, Kick, for your replays on when this mess first started. Let me see if the gates went down or anything like that. This would make a little bit more sense, but let's see. I'm looking. Playback's really great on Kick. I gotta admit that. See, and this is what Twitch needs to do this to where you could go ahead and hit the slider. Okay. I have confirmed with the replay. Referees have ruled this is I needed to do that because there were shutters. So I had to essentially open the shutters.
That's her! Claudia! Sorry, Charlie. I gotta catch her. Lens, track vehicle. Call Silva.
I'm not in the best mood, Jacob. What do you got for me?
Things got heated with Claudia. I'm currently in pursuit.
Yes! Finally, we catch a break. Do not let that bitch get away!
Try not to.
Do not lose her! We gotta find out where she sent that data.
She's calling me.
Well, come on, patch her in!
Add Claudia.
Clearly, I'm astonished that a douchebag such as yourself could get out of that, Jacob.
Claudia! Hey, it's Marco Silva, your fucking boss! Whatever the hell you think you're doing right now, it needs to stop.
Oh man,
What are you gonna do?
crapping out.
Fire me?
You listen to me,
I like her
okay?
little picture up there. You can't see it because of my things, but if it comes up there, she's basically flipping off the
But
camera.
this has to stop right now.
Wow. There really is no end to your ego, is there, Marco?
This is happening. And there's nothing you or your brain-damaged sidekick
Oh
can do
boy,
about
oops.
Not brain
God,
damage,
that
right?
I think that went to like 20.
Whatever. He's not gonna catch me.
I caught you several times!
Marco, you're fired.
Don't you dare hang up on me, you little...
Now that it's just the grown-ups left, I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me.
I've been running
What
into
did
you
back
God
there
knows how
may
many
have
times.
exceeded expectations, but you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
I don't think you understand. When you started selling my data to other people,
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
that's her! Claudia! Sorry, Charlie. I gotta catch her. Lens, track vehicle. Call Silva.
I'm not in the best mood, Jacob. What do you got for me?
Things got heated with Claudia. I'm currently in pursuit.
Yes! Finally, we catch a break. Do not let that bitch get away.
Man, she is driving
Try not to.
erratically.
Do not lose her. We gotta find out where she sent that data.
She's calling me.
Well, come on, patch her in.
Add Claudia.
Oh, this is running terribly.
Clearly, I'm astonished that a douchebag such as yourself could get out of that, Jacob.
Claudia! Hey, it's Marco Silva, your fucking boss! Whatever the hell you think you're doing right now, it needs to stop.
Gosh, it's
What
crawling.
are you gonna do? Fire me?
You listen to me, okay? If this is about what happened at the music festival, we can talk about that later, all right? But this has to stop right now.
Oh, she hit somebody this time, not
There
me.
really is no end to your ego, is there, Marco? This is happening, and there's nothing you or your brain-damaged sidekick can do about it.
Not brain damaged, all right? Enhanced.
Whatever. He's not gonna catch me. You know what? You're boring me, Marco.
I would like to refer
fired.
back onto the tape. I think I have, and I'm pretty close to you now.
Now that it's just the grown-ups left, I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me.
I'm on your ass. We're bumper
What
to
you did back
bumper.
there may have exceeded expectations, but you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
I don't think you understand. When you started selling my data to other people, you made it personal.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that. You probably aren't. Okay. What do you need from me to fuck off?
Give me some intel, and maybe I give you a break.
What do you want to know, Sherlock?
You can start by telling me who you're doing all this for.
Oh. You really don't get it, do you? You need to take a look inside yourself, Diaz. You're fighting against your own.
What does that mean?
You're a big boy. Fucking figure it out. Hey, Jacob, you want to see what power looks like? Get him, boys!
I could have driven past this. Jacob, you're a moron.
Jacob, it's you versus me, but also all of them. You're gonna die.
That was
Mark my words. The next time you see me, I'm gonna be the one holding the gun. Oh, does someone want their mama to kiss their boo-boo? Hey guys, you're on my side. Hey! Okay, nobody shoot me!
Like, totally. Don't shoot me. What are you doing?
I told you you wouldn't catch me.
Damn it, she's gone.
What the fuck was all that?
Claudia knew that we were onto her. She had a gang of mercenaries waiting to take me out.
Where is she?
I don't know. She got away.
Rigby, get a trace on her right now.
I can't. She ditched the lens. She's off the grid.
And the lights just turned on all by itself.
All of my personal data! My financials, everything!
Hey, now you know how us peasants
I
feel.
will not let them stop me. I will not let them fucking stop me.
Hey, you kind of sound
Marco?
like a supervillain there.
Marco,
Rigby, Claudia's contact was a tattooed man.
Yeah.
The guy who hired the hackers? The guy Conti was talking about?
That's the one. And now he's gone, and we got nothing.
Let me talk to some old friends. See what I can dig up.
Navigate to previous pin. Call Charlie. Well, that was a clusterfuck. She was well protected and got away. Give me some intel about this place I'm heading to.
Let me see. Disused mine looks like it hasn't been operational in a long time. Decades.
You think Morrison is there?
Unknown, but those land deeds say ownership changed hands around the time he left Silvercorp.
You're pretty good at this. You ever think about doing it for a living?
Yeah. I didn't always want to be a hacker.
Just fell into it, huh?
Started leaving graffiti on corporate systems just because I could.
What was there an OF
Then I realized I could make
she
real
couldn't
money
do?
getting paid to do what I'd been doing for fun.
Was that when you found Little John?
Believe it or not, Gil and I never met in person. Safer
Oh.
that way.
I
Sounds
gotta.
lonely.
No less so than my current situation. But I got online friends all over.
Online friends. How do you even know they're real?
Good point. I don't. How about you, Mr. Popular? Your social life doesn't exactly appear to be brimming over here.
Yeah, well, the military kind of becomes your life. Take that away, and I'm left with Seb. And you, I guess.
What did they just?
No, Mrs. Diaz? I thought you army dudes always had
Is
a
Dana
picture of a
Silva?
sweetheart in your wallet.
Sylvia? Is Dana?
It's not World War II.
Ah.
What's with all these questions, anyway? Why do you want to know?
It's called
Yeah, what?
getting to know someone. Building a bridge rather than throwing them off of it. You probably wouldn't know about that.
Is Dana White just admiring this car? God damn, I can't remember his name. Sad I had to go to Google to refresh my memory. This is some weird out in the middle of nowhere party. This part right here. Them's is some white girl moves right there. And they are in perfect unison. And the one in the pink looks like she's destabilizing. Or either that she's covered in an insane amount of hair. Well, one way to find out. Nah, she was destabilizing. I think they both are. Are they fucking doing a hoedown? King says, Nash, you naughty. I'm doing this for research for scientific purposes for technology and how it works. I can imagine how it was at the production office. They probably got one of the female programmers and say, hey, do me a favor, do us a favor, put on the mocap suit, and just do your wildest dance. The more Elaine, the better, and we'll put it in the game. We'll make it an Easter egg. We'll give you credit. King says, you're doing it for your spank bank. Sir. Sir, how dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Besides, I already have a better spank bank. Hidden in a private location here in the fortress. In a secure vault. Protected by lock and key and numerous amounts of encryptions that will take every Korean hacker a decade to get past. Alright. Back on the trail. Is this what you do? You just camp off of the freeway? Yeah, it's weird. Do they? Is that what they do out like in Arizona and Las Vegas? Well, I mean, if they're homeless, yeah, I get it. More driving the game. Oh, well, what's this? Oh, hey, it's a bum shanty. It's a shanty town. Awesome. Oh, okay. This some first. We got a bunch on kick right now. Oh, Paw W. Follow my stream and I'll follow you back. Let's grow together. Okay. And the kick is kickspace.com Lee mask. And they're really hitting it up there too. I mean, you know what? If you're real, I'll take a look. It's in a book. It's a reading rainbow.
This must be the place.
Yeah, just past the shanty town.
What can you see?
I don't know. I think
Abandoned
some
buildings.
guy in a rubber mask is going to scare me and say something about he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for some pesky kids.
Security drones.
Yes, you have most definitely come to the wrong place. You are strongly advised to turn around or face unpleasant consequences, namely termination. If you are still here, we have forced you to leave immediately.
What is happening?
This is a site with nothing.
Seems like they forgot to put me on the guest list.
Safer trying to
Try not to die before we find out what's in there.
That is not my intention.
And this place is heavily protected.
That's a good sign. Kinda.
These drones are kind of aggressive.
Must be
Still
protecting something
haven't left
special.
yet. You are no doubt feeling the consequences. You should know. These systems have nothing personal against you, but you will be terminated.
Kaboom!
This looks promising. I'm heading inside. I see some stairs.
Man, shoddy material, let me tell you. Old drone.
Is there power?
There are lights on.
God, this is actually it.
There could be literally anyone down there. There's a big metal door.
I really wish I could see what's going on.
I don't.
Jake, talk to me.
What's happening?
Oh, wow. It's that static electricity in the sand. He says, I told Bruce to hide the Batcave better. Well, shit, how can he hide it better? He keeps telling everybody about it.
Get Diaz out of there.
Wow, he was shooting right at it. He still missed. He shot his gun and he missed.
Still getting the feed?
Yes, sir. It's still on. It's incredible. His brain tissue is damaged, but the implant is still intact.
Take it out.
Sir, it's still connected to his temporal lobe, but he could die.
Do it. I want a hard copy of everything he saw in there.
Yes, sir.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Taking some blood. Oh god, it's one of those. Oh, it's one of those little freaky fetish bunkers.
I haven't had company in years. You're going to feel a little groggy. Had to take a blood sample to make sure you weren't bringing any viruses down into my lab.
Where am I?
Here in my house. Where do you think you are? Do you recognize this?
No.
Well, you should. Because you're related. Except you have arms and legs, and you're wrapped in organic material. I hope not.
Wait. Oh, I'm so confused. If that's a medical bed, I'm pretty sure he was held in by Velcro. So, but he had to cut the Velcro off. I guess he wasn't that strong.
Go ahead, it's not poison. Good, huh?
Morrison?
Your DNA has been altered since we last met. Here we go. Back up. I knew Silva would try and scrub any existing evidence of the program. He told me you were dead.
I remember now. The mission. I saw these lights, and then it was like I was a passenger along for the ride. My drone.
King says they put stalking in the game.
No. You didn't kill anybody. You discovered something in that cave. Something that didn't want to be locked away.
God, look at that
And now it's trying to worm its
shit.
way out.
Look at his neck. He's got George Lucas neck.
Time to turn on the lumen lights in the hydroponic chamber. I'll be back shortly. Feel free to look around. Might learn a few things.
Your weapons are in the locker upstairs, alongside a few last resort precautions of my own.
So ancient, yet futuristic. What kind of crops is he growing?
Multiplied by the gigawatt output of...
Yes. And then
Yeah, I don't think this would be a great
stairs
place
to
to
the
shower.
upper
Oh,
level
man.
should be plenty of
Love the
power.
plumbing.
Yes.
All porta potties. Yeah, this is exactly what the the bunker looks like. The gimmick bunker. They got it a 1-to-1 recreation, except not with like the porta potties. Morrison. Oh, that's Morrison. Okay. Well, I had to go all the way upstairs to get my... I couldn't talk to him first and then get my guns?
How long has Morrison been down here?
Wait. Yes. Oh, he's got a little office up there. Isn't that cool? Mine doesn't have a little office like that.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Good. Because we're ready.
What is that?
This is Lily.
Lily?
Lily. Jacob. Jacob. Lily. Say hello. I'm proud of you. Follow me, follow me.
King says there are some schools that use
Ta-da!
porta potties instead of fixing the plumbing. Yes,
What do you think
cheaper.
of this?
Another family reunion?
I like you. No. This is a frequency emitter. Think of it like a translator.
Translator for what?
Translator so we'll be able to hear them.
Them?
Install them around Red Rock. I'll send the location to your lens. Jacob, we're on the path to uncovering some very deep truths here, and I'm not just talking about memory recall. I'll work on these two while you set this one up. And for God's sake, Jacob, come and go through the elevator exit in future. It'll be much easier. Take the ODT and drive to the location I sent you. It's the solar farm. Oh, and Jacob, take my Jeep. It's out front. It can't be tracked.
Thank you. I guess. Oh, he did say take the elevator, which is full of manure and fertilizer. What is he doing? Is he planning on building a BOMB? Okay, I'm looking at this Kick channel for where I'm getting spams left and right, and yeah, I'm not gonna have. Yeah, not any of that. Not any of that. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Navigate to solar farm.
Oh, okay.
Call Charlie.
You're alive! Don't do that to me again. Seriously, you just vanished.
Come on. I'd never leave you without saying goodbye.
Don't be an asshole. You can't do that to someone. At least tell me Morrison was there.
He was. He has a hidden bunker where the mines used to be.
And what, he's been holed up there for years? How was he?
He's, pretty weird. Obviously a genius. Probably insane. But I got my memories back.
That's good, I think. What was in there?
I had another drone companion in the military. It was weaponized. We were sent on a covert op to investigate some kind of underground power source. But something went wrong with my DC. It attacked my squad. Some were killed. I think they blame me.
Jesus, Jake. That's heavy. Must be why all your files are redacted.
Morrison said I discovered something in this underground chamber.
Discovered what?
Whatever caused the DC to go crazy.
Jesus? Did you
Just
discover
like these robots
Jesus?
out
Is
here
that it?
going nuts. Don't you see? Whatever happened in there has something to do with what's going on out here. We gotta find out what.
Well, that sounds ominous.
He's given me a device he says can help. An ODT?
An organic data transceiver? I'm pretty sure they only exist in science fiction.
I'm supposed to install some around town so we'll be able to hear them, whoever they are. I've got one here and I'm on my way to the solar farm. He's calling it Morrison.
Then patch his ass in. I'm gonna grill him.
Add Hunter Morrison.
Jacob, I just wanted to check in with you before you go set up that ODT.
Got a friend on the line too.
Hey, Morrison. You sending him on some death task or what?
I suspected Jacob had some brains helping him when I watched him navigate my penthouse at the casino. And what might your name be?
Call me Charlie. I'm honored. But, what are your intentions here?
My intentions are all in the pursuit of science. Jacob here is just better placed for the job.
On account that you're a recluse living in a fallout shelter?
Well, it's not the only reason, thank you very much, but yes, it is one reason.
And what exactly is the task? You're meddling with an unknown quantum science here.
Oh, you're familiar with ODTs?
Not really. Where do you even want him to install it?
I've created a custom housing that should fit universally into any switchboard.
Vehicles are shifting
So when you
shifting
activate
into
it,
time and
steals all the
space.
power from the source it's attached to?
Oh, I like her, Jacob.
Hey, be careful. She bites.
What? I am just being nice.
I can access the live maintenance feeds for the solar farm, courtesy of Goldfield's crappy security.
I'm impressed, and I don't say that lightly.
You sound a lot like Marco Silva, you know that?
I will allow that insult to pass.
You're an interesting fella, Hunter. I'll help Jake if that's what he wants to do.
Then we are a team! Over and out.
I think you're spot on. Genius. Probably insane.
Right? Hoping this device is more than just an electric shaver.
Lens Media News. Personalized to you. Based on you. Following record viewer numbers at her Desert Reality
I
rally,
swear, this
Mayor Vega
really does
seems
have
to be
that
cruising to
2008
victory in the
vibe
upcoming
to it.
election, with poll numbers at an all-time high. Remember, if you're an illegal citizen registered with the CARE system, you can vote right from your lens.
Forgot to get off the
Weather
exit.
at your current location is sunny with a high of 132. This message brought to you.
Hey,
by
I'm sorry.
Edgar's
I'm
Restaurants.
I'm wrecking
And
Hunter's
your
vehicle.
way, anyway.
Just need to start paying attention to this shitty GPS.
The solar farm will not infiltrate itself.
Hey man, I'm in your vehicle, not mine. So you should know how shitty the speed is on it. King says, didn't you hear about the school that had porta potties outside each classroom door in the hallway, and eventually the parents found out they were sued and shut down for health codes and fraud? I did not hear about that, King. You can file that under I'm not surprised.
Oh, Charlie, I'm here. How we doing this?
It seems like boards of
There are two
education and
parameters.
shit like that
Use
likes to
your
keep
VC
that
to
crap
zap
on the.
both gates open.
They like to keep that stuff hidden. They love not to tell parents what's going on. And yes, I would believe that they did it to save money, because they're probably.
You have to get these doors yourself. I can't do everything for you.
That's all I needed to do. Because they figured probably one toilet broke down. They're like, hey, we got a ton of others.
You're going to find guard box as soon as
And
you
then they
open
all
that
started
second
breaking down one by one,
tracking your
or
location
there
via
was
lens. I
the
can
main
guide you
part of
through
the
this
pipe that
facility.
connected everything together was down,
I
and
was
they just
wondering how you were gonna
didn't
keep
want to
tabs on
pay
me
for it
this
to be
time.
dug up. I mean, there's a lot. It's really amazing. I have to get out to do that. Now
Okay, I'm in. You weren't wrong about...
I'm tracking your movements. You need to turn around and go the other way.
Okay, I'm in. You weren't wrong about these bots. Where do I install the device?
All the way on the other side of the facility.
Of course it is.
If it was easy, you wouldn't need a hacker to help you do it.
I work for Silva. I'm not your enemy. Stop shooting.
Are you trying to reason with a robot?
I knew I was gonna bite it there. I knew I was gonna bite it there.
Okay, I'm in. You weren't wrong about these bots. Where do I install the device?
All the way on the other side of the facility. I'm tracking your movements. You need to turn around and go the other way. All the way on the other side of the facility.
Of course it is.
If it was easy, you wouldn't need a hacker to help you do it.
I work for Silva. I'm not your enemy. Stop shooting.
Are you trying to reason with a robot?
Glad I came armed. Incoming.
Out of my way.
Figure I could just probably run by them, but I guess I actually have to engage with them, and then I have to explain the collateral damage later when I get back to work. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break so I can drain the lizard. And maybe go ahead and have my afternoon coffee. So just sit tight. I will be right back.
So dust and dirt don't stick to the finish. That's pretty good.
Exactly.
But what if you want a different kind of finish? Because they have semi-gloss and satin and high-gloss finishes. You have to have a different bottle for each one, right?
Now with QRB Instant Finish, you can get gloss, flat, and satin out of the same bottle.
That's pretty economical. Now look what we've done. We've refinished this table. We took all the old finish off, put a new finish on in just seconds, all with QRB. This is great, very economical. I noticed that you did your finish demo here on an old cupboard door, an old kitchen cupboard door. And I bet a lot of people out there have lousy looking kitchen cupboards, right? Well, we found one woman who hates her kitchen cupboards. We took Lynn, QRB, and our film crew to her home. Let's take a look at that footage. Now, here are some kitchen cabinets that could really use some help. Now, no offense, we're here in Carol Circasta's kitchen. Carol, what are you going to do with these cabinets? These are a real mess.
I know. I hate my cabinets. They're old and they're dirty, but I had an estimate of over $3,000 to have them refinished.
That's a lot of money. Lynn, can QRB help Carol out?
Have you thought about refinishing them yourself?
I don't know the first thing about refinishing.
You don't need to know the first thing about refinishing. This is fast and easy. You know what these cupboards look like now.
Yeah.
You'll be so impressed. I'm going to show you how to get all that old paint off down to the bare wood. They're quality cupboards. You wait and see. We've taken the door off the cupboard, and that is the QRB remover. So, Carol, just go ahead and dab some of that remover onto the cabinet door, and you will not believe in a little while that paint is just going to bubble right up. Carol, what did I tell you? Can you believe how QRB bubbled up that old paint to the bare wood? Take that cloth and wipe some of that old paint off. My goodness, there must be 10 layers of paint. Go ahead and clean the rest of the paint off, and I'll show you how to finish the wood beautifully.
Lynn, I can't believe there was such nice wood under all that paint.
Isn't it beautiful? Now, the next step is to apply the stain that you chose and blended, put on a coat of finish, take the cupboard door back in the kitchen. Oh, it's going to look beautiful.
I am so excited.
Well, I'll tell you, you two did a great job. I mean, just look at the difference between this cabinet and that grungy painted one. I can't believe all that beautiful wood was hiding under all those layers of paint.
Mike, Carol did it completely by herself. She's going to save hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars.
Was it really as easy as Lynn said it was going to be?
Mike, it was simple and it was fun, and I can't believe I did it myself.
Are you going to finish the rest of the kitchen now?
I can't wait to get started on it.
Now, we've invited Carol to join us right here in our studio audience. Carol, the first cabinet looks great. Did you finish the rest?
I sure did. It was easy, it was fast, and I brought you a picture to show you that I finished the cabinets.
Here are Carol's new kitchen cabinets.
I can't believe I did this myself. Lynn, you were right. Thank you. You saved me so much money.
You're welcome, Carol. I told you you could do it.
Well, you made Carol very happy. You saved her thousands of dollars, and you've got the attention of everyone out there that has lousy-looking kitchen cabinets, right?
But, Mike, not only can people save money, they can make money.
Well, how can you make money with QRB?
Take a look at this cabinet. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's brand new.
You should like it. You paid $600 for it.
We paid $600 for this?
But this was only $99. The two cabinets are very similar. The only difference, that's stained and finished.
Now, I know something about stain. You have to go to the paint store, and you have to find just the right little can of stain. And if you mess up the color match, then you stain it, it looks like a sore thumb in the middle of the room. That's terrible.
No, Mike. My father invented the QRB Match-A-Color staining system. You can get over 4 million colors out of one bottle. This is just a sampling of them.
Look at that. 4 million colors in one bottle. Now, how can you do that, Lynn?
Very simple. See all the different colors that we have at the top of the bottle?
Right.
Let's go over and get an exact match.
Okay, we're going to match it up with this piece right here. That's the match right there. Now, what do we do?
Simply, it says 2 red, 3 green, and 1 yellow capsule.
Okay.
Open up the base and take the color capsules. They'll dissolve in the stain base with no mess to my hands.
That's pretty
I can
good.
actually take a paper towel after I've mixed the custom color that I want and apply any of the stain. Look at what a nice match that is.
Oh, look at the grain now.
And
That's
that
beautiful.
looks dry. Immediately, I can put a coat of instant finish on in a half an hour, Mike. I can make this cabinet look like that cabinet. Do you realize I've just saved $500? Do you want to see the end result?
Yeah, let's see.
Take a look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look, $99, $600. You know, you can make a lot of money refinishing furniture.
That's right. That's how my dad put bread on the table. But, Mike, not everything needs to be refinished. What if you have only one scratch?
Oh, I know that. If you have a scratch on a piece of furniture you like, you always think about that scratch. It always bothers you, doesn't it?
But this is the QRB scratch remover. You can take off old water rings, scratches, even deep scratches.
Oh, now you've ruined that.
In either dark or light wood.
This is going to cover up those scratches?
I guarantee it.
Well, I can think of a lot of places that I personally could use this. These are great products. All right, let's check in with our studio audience members over in our challenge area and see how they're doing with the QRB products. Come on. Hey, I think I see some pretty amazing results. And in only a few minutes. What is your name?
Gail?
Look at this. Did you think you were going to find this beautiful wood under all that mess?
I sure didn't. Isn't it gorgeous?
And was it really easy?
Yes, it was. I didn't think it would be, but it really was easy.
Now take a look at it. Before, look, someone just about ruined this piece. And look at the after. Look at the beautiful wood grain. This is going to be gorgeous. Stay with it. And your name?
Jan.
Jan, you found a painting underneath all that.
I certainly did. I put the QRB on, and I found this, discovered it, and started wiping very quickly.
You knew when to stop, right?
I did.
Is this typical, Lynn?
I tell you, with QRB, you never know the treasure that could be hiding underneath all that paint.
Now, this is going to be a beautiful antique. Stay with it, Jan. Your name?
David.
David, you're working on that messy little table there. You got it right down to the grain. This was all varnished, right?
Yes, and the varnish just peeled right off.
Stay with it. This is going to be beautiful. And Ian, that's beautiful.
Like, what can I say? With the remover, the old finish just melted away, and look what we've got. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
But Mike, look at me. I'm still clean.
Spot on you.
Still clean.
You stay clean.
Yeah.
Ron, the QRB products really are great. How are you doing on your piece?
This is great. Look at the beautiful carvings. I told you this would be worth over $2,000, didn't I?
Now I can
QRB
see
did
why.
it all.
Okay, everyone stay working on your pieces of furniture. We're going to come back to you later. Are you impressed with QRB? Lynn, we got to have some of this. Look what we've seen. We've seen the QRB paint remover go through all these layers. We've seen an instant finish, and we've seen the match-a-color system with 4 million colors. But now the big question, Lynn, how much?
Mike, I've seen this show, and I know that you're looking for a good deal. I have got a great deal.
Great.
The QRB two-step system. Take off the old finish, put on the new finish. The QRB remover removed layers of old paint, and out of one bottle, you can get flat, satin, and high gloss. That's a real savings. These products are going to make anyone a professional furniture refinisher. And to make sure of that, I've got the QRB Easy Steps to Refinishing. Mike, this is a $50 value.
Okay, but how much for Amazing Discoveries?
$39.95.
A $50 value for $39.95. Lynn, I told you, they're spoiled. They really expect a great deal.
This is a great deal.
Well, you're getting there. What else do you have for us?
All right, I've got the QRB Match-A-Color Stain.
This is the 4 million colors in one container.
Out of one bottle, correct. Now, this is where we saved $500 on that little chest of drawers. Mike, this is a $10 value. Now we're up to a $60 value.
Okay, a $60 value now. How much for all of this, Lynn, for Amazing Discoveries?
$39.95.
Yeah, a $60 value for $39.95. Lynn, don't look at me like that. Don't get mad at me. It's not me, it's them.
Okay, Mike. I've got the dark. And
What about
don't
the
even
other-
say it. The light scratch remover. You can't even appreciate this yet. You haven't seen it. But it's a $6 value and a $6 value. Now we have a $72 value.
But how much for all of this for Amazing Discoveries?
$39.95. Mike, don't push me any further.
A $72 value for $39.95. Lynn, you've got yourself a deal. When we come back, Lynn's going to show us how to use the scratch remover, and we're going to check in again with our audience members. All this and more coming on Amazing Discoveries.
Some people call this junk. Other people know better. They use QRB, the amazing refinishing system that quickly restores beauty, turning this cast-out calamity into a collectible. This cheerless chest into a charmer, and this dreary dresser into a dream. Just apply QRB Finish Remover and wipe away layers of old paint, discolored varnish and lacquer, years of abuse and neglect. No more sanding and no more scraping. That ugly old finish just strips away like magic, right down to the original wood, even on intricate surfaces like this. But that's just the beginning. Protect that beautiful wood with QRB Instant Finish. It's actually 3 finishes in one. Use it straight for a high gloss finish. Shake the container for a satin finish. Stir it up and it's a flat finish. QRB Instant Finish is so easy to use. Uh-oh, that's a ruined finish. Not this time. Instant Finish means instant protection the moment you apply it. But wait, you also get this amazing match-a-color wood stain. It's 4 million colors and shades into a single container. Just check this chart, drop in some color capsules, and your precise stain is custom blended in seconds. Want to match this table? One of these might come close, but Match-A-Color guarantees a perfect match. QRB is the greatest refinishing system ever. Restore antiques, turn junk into profit, and transform your old kitchen eyesore into a modern showcase like this. You'll save thousands of dollars. You get the QRB Finish Remover, the 3-in-1 Instant Finish, the Match-A-Color Wood Stain, plus this complete guide, Easy Steps to Furniture Refinishing, all for only $39.95. And if you order now, you'll even receive 2 bottles of QRB Scratch Remover, one for dark wood, one for light wood. It's the complete QRB system, a $72 value, but as an Amazing Discoveries viewer, it's yours for the amazingly low price of only $39.95. Here's how to order. To order your complete QRB refinishing system for only $39.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free. 1-800-745-4123. Order now and you'll receive the complete QRB refinishing system and the 2 QRB scratch removers as a bonus absolutely free. Call toll-free. 1-800-745-4123. Or send check or money order to QRB, P.O. Box 508, Cresskill, New Jersey, 07626. Include $4.95 for shipping and handling. Now, you can turn your own junk pile into the fine furniture you've always dreamed of. So call 1-800-745...
You know what? Nobody cares about any of that. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Are we ready for more? Are we ready for more of this screen, you know, that says failed? I know I am. I've been born ready for this. Is the game that was made for me. Not really.
Okay, I'm in. You weren't wrong about these bots.
Oh, hold on.
Where do I install the device?
I'm sitting here. I gotta get used to the
All
headphones
the way
again.
on the other side of the facility.
Of course it is.
If it was easy, you wouldn't need a hacker to help you do it.
Let me go ahead and just be preemptively zapping these
tracking
things.
your movements. You need to turn around and go the other way.
I work for Silva. I'm not your enemy. Stop shooting.
Are you trying to reason with a robot? Well, I guess every living thing within a 72-mile radius knows a solar farm's being messed with.
Man, I don't remember these things being so hard to take care of last time.
Imagine being directly in front of it.
God, that's annoying.
Yeah, shit. How do you think I feel? Fuck.
Remember when there wasn't an alarm blaring constantly? Those were the days.
Oh yeah, I forget there's no jump button.
Seem to take more bullets than the factory box.
Oh, we got a chat over on the Twitch side over here from Emily Ann CO0. Love your content. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's not great. It's bottom of the barrel, but hey, we set the bar low over here.
Take the stairs up. There's a door at the top. Zap it open and go inside.
Don't like that at all. All right, get around the corner on the stairs.
Dropping like flies when they're stunned. Right. Weak point.
Yeah, the eyeball, of course.
You're getting closer. The switchboard cluster is surrounded by a hanging fence. There's a fuse box towards the back. Get inside and then look for it.
Out of my way. Stun and shoot. Incoming. Metal versus metal. All right, let's go.
I did not think that was going to work.
Roll me like glue. Found it.
Okay, install the ODT.
It's installed.
Get back to the bunker.
More trouble incoming.
Wish I could help.
I believe that robot shot the other one. God damn, what a... Is there a dispenser on the other side or something? Now the gate's open.
Now I got loaders dropping off cockbots.
Straight from your boss.
The irony.
Now my controls just went out of inversion.
You're pretty incredible. You know that?
Aw, thanks.
Actually, I was talking to my DC.
Very funny.
I'll call you later.
Yeah, don't mind me. Just just minding my own business.
I wondered how you fared with the little task I set you.
All good. The ODT is in position.
Excellent. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Are you ready for another adventure? Please return to me.
Will do.
I was thinking this was it. We got another new person in the chat here on the Twitch side.
Hello?
From
How's your memory,
Nino Kist.
former Sergeant Diaz?
I remember.
Good
you,
morning.
Travis.
The energy of
And
your
you seem so
stream,
clueless back
it
in
was a
Silver
lot
Corps.
of fun to watch. I was
I'll
at
drop you
work,
a
so
pin.
I couldn't stay long, but I'd love to
appreciate you
catch
heading towards
more.
it.
Other
Which
than
time do you usually go
curiosity, can
live?
you give me
I'm
one good
on
reason why I should do this?
DISCORD
Well, for
as
one,
Peachy
you fucking shot me.
Peachy Pawns.
You know that was
I go on
No one else was
stream
controlling
pretty
that drone.
randomly.
You were lucky they didn't court
Typically, I like to go on at
and have me
7
stand up
p.m.,
and recount the events of a special
but I may
ops
go
mission.
earlier
There was a reason
with
they
my
did
new
it.
job.
A bit
Don't
of a
do the
coincidence you're now
Discord,
working
but
at
if
Silver
you
Corps.
want to follow me on
Manufacturer
all
of
my
your mind's eye.
socials,
Oh, and
Instagram,
Jacob,
Facebook, Zitter,
Don't talk
or
to
Twitter,
anyone
or
about
X, it's all Nash
Especially your
Thunderclap.
dumb
That's
school
where
buddy
that's
or
where I
your
update when
girlfriend.
I'm going to be on.
we wouldn't want either of them getting hurt.
What makes you
Don't
think I
forget
give a
Nash
shit about them?
Thunderclap.
I don't.
Well, I don't buy that. But I can.
And I do
see
accept how do you do's on those
you was using that dumb janitor to get
how
you
do you
access to
do's on
Silver
those
Corps,
services.
And the hackers using you, but you seem to like it. I'm gonna let you into a little secret. Her name's not Charlie. She's not doing this to rescue her people back in Sherwood, or to make 32K, or whatever shit she might have told you.
So what's with you and Rigby? You dating or what?
That is a professional relationship. That is all.
That surprises me. You have so much in common. Both love ordering people around. Imagine the fun you could have together.
And that mind's eye must have really done a number on your head to make you so delusional.
Isn't it? You're the mayor's boy toy.
Actual traffic
Maybe not
accidents.
delusional. Just an asshole.
Oh man, this thing is struggling. Okay, what the fuck? Just random shit exploding. I guess I'm assuming I'm supposed to drive in here. That's the only thing I can figure out. Man, I am not good with these types of maps.
You always were a meathead. Did you not understand my threat? Get to the destination now.
Hey man, your directions are not clear.
I'm here. What now?
There's something in that building you need to retrieve.
I love how I am the errand boy. Jesus, I can't tell if I got the flashlight on or what. Oh, yeah, there we go. Flashlight's on, cool.
Can't find it. Sniper rifle. Cute.
There are 3 targets in your vicinity. You have exactly 3 minutes to hit them all without leaving the building. You came near bottom of your class with one of these, so we need to know you can use it.
Those targets are bots.
The SM2s made by Silvercorp that proliferate every aspect of life. Fitting, don't you think? Missed it.
Missed it! I lobbed his flippin' head off.
Fuck.
How did you even pass basic training?
Not as bad as I remember.
Okay, you're ready. Go about your business as usual. I'll be in touch when you're needed.
I'd like to say it was a pleasure, but it wasn't.
What do you want? A hand job?
Yeah.
Remember,
We
mouth
all
shut,
want that.
people stay alive.
Man, I am so confused. Who the fuck is he working for? Is he working for himself? Is he working for Sylvia? Is he working for the dude in the bunker? Is he working for this guy that does the mayor stuff? I mean, I'm so confused.
Navigate to Perez Mines.
I did not even touch him.
Hey, Rigby. Any news?
I spoke to those old friends of mine. Luckily, one of them still owed me a favor from my days in the Bureau.
What'd they say?
He has a couple of undercover agents at the Red Sand Mercenaries. Apparently, it was some military guys who hired them to infiltrate Silvercorp.
Well, that's in line with the description Charlie gave of the guy who tried to hire her.
They hired the hackers. They stole the PCB, they kidnapped Silva, and they paid Claudia off for the data leak.
What does the military want with Silvercorp?
Well, according to company logs, turns out we've sold tech to them before.
That's starting to make sense. Now that we know this, how do we deal with them?
That's what Marco and I are trying to figure out. I'll let you know what we decide.
Call Charlie?
Miss me already?
What if I told you I think I know who it was that hired you?
I'd say. I hope I still get my 32K. How do you know?
The guy we heard talking to Claudia. I know it was only his voice, but I swear it's this guy from my unit, Bert Summers.
You tell Rigby yet?
Oh, okay. What's going on with that car?
But she told me the guys who hired you in the Red Sand were from the military. And get this. Silva had sold them tech in the past. I don't know who to trust on this.
Well, I'm flattered that you chose me. Let me get into it. See what I can find out.
See if you can find a recent picture, too. The guy I knew didn't have any tattoos.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, this guy had a face like a plate of spaghetti.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate you having my back.
Don't worry. I got your front, too.
Oh, she's implying that she wants some, yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
Jacob, I trust that you're on your way here. Much to do, much to do.
Hey, I'm sorry. These shitty, maps on these lenses are awful. Spent more time driving recently. Where the fuck am I going? Oh god, it is just like using fucking Google Maps.
Make your way here. Fate hangs in the balance.
Jesus.
Jacob, please return here. Your assistance is both needed and appreciated.
Yeah, that's something that they could have dropped right there is the chop chop, get your ass where you need to go kind of thing. I mean, I will get there eventually. I mean, telling me to get there faster is not going to get me to get there faster.
I assume that you are gliding over to my abode? Thank you.
You know, people don't act like this in real life. You call them, I say I'll be there. If you're just not there on time, they'll call and check up on you, but it's nothing like, hey, where you at? Where you at? I know I said you, I said you're gonna meet me at 5 o'clock, but it is 4:15. Where you at? Where you at?
We could be bringing about the end times, you know. Oh, Lily, there's so much left I do not understand.
I forgot
Everything
something
is a
real
theory
quick.
until you
Give me a
test it
second. I
out.
will be right back. Oh, never mind.
Soon enough, that test will come. We must.
Never mind, it was in my lap the entire time.
In our allies.
You know, this.
Oh, Lily. Gosh. Just look at you.
I know, I thought the same.
Ew, gross.
Funny. Ah! Great job on that first ODT. Signal is coming in strong. Lily, say hello.
Jacob. Don't be rude.
I've seen these before.
I've been able to decipher that they're a combination of Minoan, Aztec, Sumerian. They all share a mother tongue, but this one symbol, I don't know, it repeats over and over again.
Kin. Kin.
You can read that?
It just kind of came to me.
Incredible. I believe this symbol, these kin, are them. When your drone entered the cave that night, they were able to connect with you, and that's why you understand these hieroglyphics. Jacob, we are so close to the truth. I'm gonna need more coffee.
Get to, oh, I gotta go to the prison. Is this what I'm gonna be doing for a while? Planting devices? Driving and planting devices? Now it's night.
Call Charlie?
If it isn't my favorite trespasser.
Speaking of, I have a new install location.
Oh?
Red Rock Penitentiary.
Oh, God. Really?
I'm on my way now. The ODT has to be attached to the power supply for some transmitter there.
Still got that vest?
Of course. That vest really opens doors, huh?
It's pretty amazing what people will let you get away with if you're wearing the right outfit. Just got you clearance. You are going in as a Silvacorp technician for a repair on an alleged faulty Silvabot.
What's the security like?
Aside from the dude at the reception and a few senior staff, this place is fully automated. No guards, just bots. I put your name into the system. They're expecting you now.
Call you when I get there.
Yeah, I'm hoping this prison isn't too far. But I got a feeling it will be too far. Okay. We're just gonna glaze over that.
Hotel Charlie? I see the prison.
Okay. I've tweaked the scan function to show vision cones. Stay clear of them. While you're piloting the DC directly, it will be visible to their security systems. Leave it by the rear security door. I'll show you where to land it. Good. Land it on the marker. Then go in through the entrance as your human self.
In position.
Check in with the receptionist. They'll let you in. You'll get robo-scanned through and taken to the repair shop. From there, you should be able to sneak into the prison. Let that guard bot scan you.
Halt. Subject data not in system. Raise arms for image capture. Turn around now.
You like what you see?
Please proceed. Remote override in process. Subject data will not be stored.
Not saved in the database, huh? Somebody must have friends in high places.
You're in a high place. Hi there. I'm here for the robot repair on behalf of the Silva Corporation.
Name?
Diaz. Jacob Diaz.
Okay, checks out. Step through the scanner. Door's opening.
This may take some time.
All right, if not, when you need back room.
Hey, pick up my guns.
Good thing you left your guns in the car.
Oh, I left
Now
my
use
guns
your
in the
little
car.
Knock buddy on the door there.
Where's the door? Is it just not in front of me? Am I missing it?
There should be a path through the yard.
Heading through now.
Scan the bots for vision cones to see where they can see. They can hear you too, so do your best creeping.
Okay. I'll try not to make too much noise.
That only applies to you. I can talk as loud as I want.
I am so happy for you.
I've programmed the security cameras to loop, so don't worry about them. Just the bots. Be super careful not to get spotted, or the entire prison will go into lockdown, and you'll never get out.
So what's the deal with this place? Where are all the prisoners?
Tucked up safely in their cells. Better for you that way. Dude, those robots can hear you. You got some heavy feet.
What kind of crimes are they in for?
Only the most serious offenses, like speaking up against the mayor, or using a gas-powered car.
Seriously?
Well, and murder.
I guess with these bots, it means no guards to bribe.
Or wages to pay, sick leaves to consider, no unions, no strikes.
Well, that must make conjugal visits a barrel of laughs.
Everything being recorded in real time and analyzed by AI. Who doesn't want that in their bedroom? Okay, look for the building with the highest tower. That transmitter should be at the top. I've sent you the install location. Don't zap the bots if you value your freedom.
Damn it. Did I mention I hated stealth missions? I really hate stealth missions.
What's the deal with this place? Where are all the prisoners?
Tucked up safely in their cells. Better for you that way.
What kind of crimes are they in for?
Only the most serious offenses, like speaking up against the mayor, or using a gas-powered car.
Seriously?
Well, and murder.
I guess with these bots, it means no guards to bribe.
Or wages to pay, sick leaves to consider, no unions, no strikes.
Well, that must make conjugal visits a barrel of laughs.
Everything being recorded in real time and analyzed by AI. Who doesn't want that in their bedroom? Okay, look for the building with the highest tower. That transmitter should be at the top. I've sent you the install location.
So I'm going to have to wait on this thing to mosey to the end of its path and have it turn completely around.
It's gotta concentrate. Bots are thorough. Okay, don't look at me. Not sure I like national security relying on a bunch of bots.
Wow, this...
Oof. Reckon they heard you. That was close. Get out of there, Jacob.
Oh, God. Don't put me all the way back. Please, for the love of God, don't put me all the way back. I don't want to go all the way back.
Just gotta wait it out. everything.
Yeah, timing is everything.
Dude, those robots can hear you. You got some heavy feet.
Yeah, no kidding, I got heavy feet. Shit, there's like 2 of them. Come on.
Not sure I like national security relying on a bunch of bots.
Fuck, come on, man. How do they got 2 practically on top of each other? God, I hate stealth missions.
Just gotta wait it out.
Oh, there's a drone up in the air too. Fuck me.
Gotta time it.
Dude, those robots can hear you. You got some heavy feet.
Alright. Turn around, go back. Shit, come on! Oh, God, I hate stealth missions.
Don't look at me.
take a chance and just walk, because I think that one's stuck in place. A glitch is working in my favor.
Timing is everything. Must take a lot of power to run this level of security bot.
Hopefully that one's got to walk a little bit further than this one, and I can get around it a lot easier and faster.
Charlie.
I'm gonna have to approach this a different way. Going around that building is not gonna do it.
Don't look at me.
Oof. Reckon they heard you.
Charlie.
Yeah, I reckon they did hear me.
That's retarded. And queer.
Okay, that way's not the way to go. And this is just an epic. This is an epic adventure in failing.
Patience.
Yeah, fuck you and your patience. Because of all that mess going on, you have to go this way.
You know you can use that scan feature more than once.
Timing is everything.
Dude, those robots can hear you. You got some heavy feet.
No, it's not. This is not easy enough. Fuck me! God damn it! What the fuck? You would think they'll allow you to use the stun thing on these because stunning's not gonna like alert them. It'd almost be like a kind of like a power surge or something. Or they could have at least given you an alternate path to get a path. Those two so close together, they make it damn near impossible for you to get past it. Again, I hate stealth missions. I've hated it in every game I've ever played, except for Manhunt.
Dude, those robots can hear you. You got some heavy feet.
Man, almost if it's like I can screw with their timing.
Bots are thorough.
Well, logically, the one over there should have a shorter... This should have a shorter pace.
Just gotta concentrate.
So, it should walk up. This should be turning around by now. Making its way over, and as soon as that one turns, and then that one should be turning back. That's the only way I can see about that making sense. And while that one's still walking, then that one will start walking. Alright. There we go. That's what I'm thinking right there. God, this is so just monotonous. be shitting me! Really? Oh, what a crock of shit! Oh, this is such bullshit.
Don't look at me.
King says you fund a crock of shit. I found a crock of shit. I mean, this is probably what they put in here to really kind of pad this game out. A dumbass stealth mission.
You might want to scan again for a little clear.
Swift and silent.
Found goddamn buttons. Okay. Alright, so I gotta time this. So what I gotta do is wait for that jackass to walk all the way there, and this one's in the process of walking away. Like, now, not good. Because, again, that one's got a shorter walk than this one.
Gotta stay down. Must take a lot of power to run this level of security bot.
Even if this game was glitchy as shit, this was supposed to be in the game.
Not sure I like national security relying on a bunch of bots.
Okay, finally, we got past that bit. Oh, shut up. Just shut up talking. Just shut your pie hole.
Just gotta concentrate.
Damn, you were like a ghost. Oof. Reckon they heard you. That was close. Damn, you were like a ghost through there.
Either those bots need a software update or I'm just that good.
I'm going with the first option.
Okay. Fuck, I done fucked up there. I should have just waited. Because I'm impatient. Hopefully it'll put me right there. Please let it put me right there. Because that was a checkpoint. There had to be a checkpoint.
Damn, you were like a ghost through there.
Nice!
Either those bots need a software update or I'm just that good.
I'm going with the first option. Oof. Reckon they heard you.
Okay,
That was
fuck,
close.
I don't know where they heard me from. There you go. Yeah, that one right there. Alright. Give me a second. I'm gonna step away. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I just got to move some stuff around real quick. All right, now I'm back. I'm back. Back. Ack. And it is getting very close to dinner time, but I'm gonna go as long. I'm gonna go as a little bit longer. Little bit longer. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this.
You were like a ghost through there.
Either those bots need a software update or I'm just that good.
I'm going with the first option.
Yeah, they have got this place on lock down. See, I hate that. I hate the day when I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid, because it's coming. God damn, how long is this section? Fuck.
Gotta stay down.
Alright, that's the door I gotta go in. Okay, cool.
A lot of ground to cover here.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Ted. How's the wife and kids treating you? Oh, like shit.
Just gotta concentrate.
You okay to zap that door?
I think my little buddy here can handle it.
See? I knew you'd get used to it.
I'm inside. What now?
You need to find a process control computer.
I found a terminal.
That'll do. Let's get to work. You need to stop the power to the switchboard, but not the alarm.
Sounds simple enough.
This is to avoid a repeat of what happened at the solar farm.
That would be nice.
The switchboard is on the roof. When this is done, you only have 50 seconds until the power reboots to get there.
Power on.
Nice work.
That was by accident.
Your 50 seconds has already started. Get to the roof.
50 seconds? How's that good?
45 seconds now. Less talking, more running. Install that ODT and get back down. "30 seconds left. Let's hustle."
You just chunk that shit.
All done.
Well done. The power will reboot and no one will ever know you were here. Your sentence is served, inmate Diaz. It's time to set yourself free.
Alright, so is there like is there an alternate path I could do to... Probably not. Probably means I've got to avoid that shit on the way back out. Oh, come on! You've got to be shitting
There's
me.
a clear shortcut back to reception, but I'm picking up radio chatter. That reception guy is talking to his superior about you.
Better step up the pace then.
Thank you for giving me a shortcut.
Tennis courts in prison? Not all bad.
Yeah, and you get a minibar and a sauna and television in your cell.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that.
You're a fast learner.
Actually, they put this here because the national champ got put behind bars.
No way. What for? Oh.
Jake says, get in the car.
I fell right
There's
into
no
that
car.
one.
I'm nowhere near the car. Can I just walk right across? I didn't think I could.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Almost there.
Oof. Reckon they heard you. That was close.
Yeah, and I think I may have screwed up the cycle here.
Just a little more.
King says it's a jailbreak. We're trying. That's what it says in the corner there. Get out of the prison.
Just a bit more to go.
You ain't heard nothing.
Come on. Come on.
You ain't heard nothing.
Can't mess up this close.
King says, I heard you let one rip. I mean, he was trying to stay in control. Alright, I'm assuming that that one is fucking stuck where it's at. Thank you, glitches.
So close.
See, that's when that's what you get when you manufacture your parts in China.
Nearly there. Timing is everything. Nearly there.
You've got this far. Don't screw up now.
King says Nash breaking out the Joker. No. That would be Arkham Asylum. I'm just a regular run-of-the-mill prison, so I would be breaking somebody out like the Penguin. Who the Penguin is just a crime boss. He's not criminally insane.
That was close.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on, really? Oh my god, they threw that shit at me at the last second. That's what I get for being comfortable.
There's a clear shortcut back to reception, but I'm picking up radio chatter. That reception guy is
Oh, they put me all the way back, you
Better step up the pace then.
cocksuckers. Oh, God, they put me all the way back. I thought once I cleared that door, that gave me another checkpoint. Oh, you mother... Who was this? Build a rocket boy? You can lick my ass.
There's a clear shortcut back to reception, but I'm picking up radio chatter. That reception guy is talking to his superior about you.
Better step up the pace then.
Yep, and these dinguses are alternating.
Tennis courts in prison. Not all bad.
Yeah, and you get a minibar and a sauna and television in your cell.
Kenny says Nash saw the finish line, and the
You're a
finish
fast
line said
learner.
F you. Yep, obviously
Actually, they
enough.
put this here because the
I got
National
too
Gym got
comfortable
put
because I
behind
thought
bars.
once I got past that one part, I'm like,
No
all right,
way.
that's a
What
clean
for?
shot back to the door to where I was supposed to
Oh.
be at. And
I fell right into that one.
see, and this one's gonna walk up, and then that other one's gonna walk right up. You know what? I gotta make this quick. Fuck, because they're fucking alternating. God damn it. I'm never gonna get out of there. They were in perfect unison. Perfect. Best way to get out. No. Fuck it. We're gonna alternate them. So when one's going in one
Shortcut
direction,
back to reception.
we're gonna fuck it
But
up for
I'm picking
both
up
of them.
radio chatter. That reception guy is talking to his superior about you.
Better step up the pace then. Damn.
There's a clear shortcut back to reception, but I'm picking up radio chatter. That reception guy is talking to his superior about you.
Better step up the pace then.
Yeah, the thing is, if they didn't move so insanely slow, like if they had them going at a nice pace, speed this up. This is what really drags this shit down.
Tennis courts in prison. Not all bad.
Yeah, and you get a minibar and a sauna and television in your cell.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that.
You're a fast learner.
So I was just looking at his mouth. He's not talking, but his mouth's moving when
No
she's
way.
talking.
What for? Oh, I fell right into that one.
I'm gonna probably have to take the long way around. There's no other way I can. There's no other way I can see that.
That was close.
clear shortcut back to reception. But I'm picking up radio chatter. That reception guy is talking to his superior about you.
Better step up the pace then.
The game corrected. I guess the game's correcting itself on the voice audio. King says that was major shit. It was. I mean, I'm gonna have to go like way around. And it was the first time through. It was so easy. They converged at the same time, and then they split at the same time, right down the middle. Not an issue.
You're a fast learner.
Actually, they put this here because the national champ got put behind bars.
No way. What for? Oh, I fell right into that one.
At least I can get down here. See, I'm gonna have to go all the way around, so I have to go across around every one of those barriers. So I can get cover. So I just delayed this longer than it needed to be delayed. No, fuck this. I didn't delay this. The goddamn game delayed this.
Just a little more.
Oh shit, maybe I can come in through this. Okay, I thought that was closed. I thought that was a closed off area. I can just dip through over there. Okay, this may end up working out. And this will give me a better visual on that door.
Come on. Come on. Almost there.
Yeah, I'm not
so close.
Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. King says Nash needs better visuals on a guy's butt.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Just a bit more to go. Can't mess up this close.
Sunflowers. Well, it's nice to know that the prisoners have a They give him something to do with some gardening. King says the timing on your clip as soon as you clip ended, ad starts.
Nearly there.
Yeah, I know, nearly there. And you know, we can't have a good checkpoint. All right, these are moving a little faster. I'm hoping the developers like, you know what, at this point they probably want to get out of here, so let's move them a little bit faster.
Timing is everything. Nearly there.
You've got this far. Don't screw up now.
There we go.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
King says, careful. I am trying to be as careful as I can be. Alright, and we'll go through this door, and there's going to be 300 more of those robots in there. Success!
All done in here.
Yeah. Off you go.
Have a good one.
Yay, I made it.
Any more prisons you want to bust into today?
I think one's good for today.
Now back to some just plain old driving. You're being chastised for being slow.
I just ordered some ramen. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to watch a movie and eat myself to sleep.
Yeah, of course.
He said I'd have taken the other car. I cannot. It will only allow you to get in vehicles
I got your pin.
that are tied into the story mode.
You need to get to Red Rock Hospital ASAP.
Want me to go visit your sick grandma?
And
Thoughtful.
because and the story purpose for the Jeep is it can't be tracked.
Stopping off at the mall and such.
Not even to buy her some flowers?
Very fucking funny. A dangerous man is being discharged any moment now. You need to erase him before security can take him away.
What's so dangerous about him that you're asking me to do this?
He's a loose end that someone needs tied up. Someone who could be very useful to you and your friend.
Oh yeah? Who's that? How useful?
That was
There's no
strange.
payday in this for you, Diaz.
You should know I'm not interested in money.
Then what?
The data chip from my MindsEye. What happened to it?
Alright, I'll play along. No harm in a little incentive. Do this without fault, and I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, oops. That was an oopsie.
Get to the roof and in position. I've marked it.
He says he
getting
just
bored
said
now.
you were Merc.
I'm getting so bored, my finger might just slip and pull the wrong trigger.
Well, maybe. Well, he's not necessarily a Merc, I guess. It's just coming out that way.
Remind me to never enlist your slow-ass services ever again.
I'm here. Nice view of some dumpsters of hazardous waste.
I understand you got a new DC. You might want to use it, if you don't kill everyone. The hospital entrance is below you. That's where he'll be coming out.
You're being paid to get rid of a loose end like a mercenary. Yeah, but he's not. That's not what his intention is.
Fuck you, Travis.
Because I can't even remember why he's like being pulled into this with this guy. Well, fuck.
Shit. This is twisted. I know that guy. I know that guy. I can't kill him. I just saved his life.
Do I need to remind you that I practically have a gun aimed at Sebastian's head?
This is so wrong. You're going to hell for this, Travis.
Just do the job, Diaz.
I'm here. Nice view of some dumpsters of hazardous waste.
I understand you
See,
got a new
it put
DC.
me right
You
here,
might want to use it.
but he's
If you don't
coming
kill
out up
everyone.
here.
The hospital entrance is below you. That's where he'll be coming out.
I know that guy. I can't kill him. I just saved his life.
Do I need to remind you that I practically have a gun aimed at Sebastian's head?
This is so wrong. You're going to hell for this, Travis.
Just do the job, Diaz.
I did it.
There's a medevac drone on the landing pad. You need to take it.
Time to spill the tea, you sick fuck.
A deal's a deal. You want to know what happened to your data chip? You ask Marco Silva. He knows a lot more than he's telling you. Ciao for now. Get in the medevac, Diaz. Now!
Navigate to Perez Mines. Call Morrison.
Hello, Jacob.
On my way back to you.
I do thank you, Jacob. It was a great stroke of luck. You seeking out my suite. This last ODT will be our breakthrough.
So soon. Thought you were going to sleep.
Did you hear the news?
Wow, he's got
Somebody
nut.
shot Matt Conti.
Really? Not surprising. I met that guy. Seemed like a real weasel. We had no idea the bad shit he was involved with.
It's not great news for me. First Gil, now Conti. Don't you see, I'm the only one left.
Yeah, but Charlie, neither of them had me taken care of.
Huh. Okay, so as long as I stay away from any bridges, I should be fine.
Hey, you're not falling off anything. Not on my watch.
Then consider me reassured.
I'll call you later.
Wow, he just flat out like, yeah, no. I wonder if you could have had a choice, you know, not to, you know what I mean? Not to do it.
Jacob? Much to do, much to do.
Well, at least they have a helicopter. Hopefully they won't figure it out that it's over
Is
here.
that stupid thing? The last time I checked, my Jeep could not fly.
Well, it's in a good place. They won't figure it out that it was involved in a in an assassination.
No, it's not quite there. Oh, perhaps a finer grind.
Yeah, grind.
Wouldn't work. This is... You think? Nice and acidic.
Smells delightful.
Ah, you're back.
And you're drinking more coffee.
So good.
Well, it looks like Lily's almost finished.
No time to sleep. She is the next step of our evolution.
Now you're starting to sound like Silva.
Narcissistic prick. He saw it as the next step of his evolution. Lily is our true conduit.
Conduit to what?
Ah, your kin. You'll see, Jacob. Once we light up those ODTs, she'll come online and it will be incredible. Here, take this. Huh.
All right, so I think this is going to be a good time to go ahead and wrap this up, because it's getting time for this boy to eat, and it's almost 4 hours already into this game, so and I need to go ahead and get it cut out a little bit early, because that early bedtime is calling me very, very soon, so I got to get my 8 hours, but to be fair, I'll probably get 5 hours until I can just start getting anything back into a habit again. But Yeah, not. I mean, this game still has its problems, but I'm kind of getting into it. But this shit's all over the place because now you're answering to like 3 people now instead of just one, or is it 4 people technically? But 2 of them work for the same organization. One is just some doofus that works for the mayor, and then you got crazy scientist guy, and you're doing stuff for that, and it looks like that's the focus. I mean, it seems like it's an open world, but you're supposed to be taking things like if you were going on your own and doing stuff like in a normal open world type of game, but you're doing everything within the linear path, the linear path on the main story, because there's no side missions or anything like that. It's just kind of weird. And I bet you once this game is over, they'll give you the option to go around the city just in free roam mode. Because it's plenty big. It's a plenty big area, but they're keeping it very linear as well. Okay, so let's get the plugs out of the way.
Let's get some subs!
All right, make sure to stop at that time. All right. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to me on Kick, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap and Nash Thunderclap Live. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Zitter. That's where you get all my updates. Everything is Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, please, while you're here, like, subscribe, whatever it takes to help me with this crazy algorithm. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so what's next? Tomorrow is June 16th. It's Monday. I am back to normal, regular, everyday people work, but I will be back on tomorrow night, and we will be back on with more MindsEye. And then once we get finished up with MindsEye, we'll go right back into playing some Lies of P, and then we'll sprinkle in a Mario Kart in there somewhere, and then maybe I'll do something on Nash Thunderclap Live. Just keep an eye on the socials. I will very much talk about that whenever I can, or whatever comes up. All right. So as always, like to thank King, like to thank Stalking, and the myriad of just random people on Kick doing whatever it was they were doing on there. Like just telling me to follow this one person for whatever reason. I don't know. Or as I usually like to call it, the bots. I appreciate the bots keeping it up and keeping the chat going. Anybody that stopped in, even for 10 seconds of your time, I really do appreciate that. I'm starving now. I'm hungry. Past my meal break, but I wanted to keep going a little bit, get as much as I can. So until next time, everybody, have a good night. Take it easy. Bye for now. Fuck off.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
So long, gay boy!